Why do you often feel exhausted by 2 to 3 p.m., like you can't function, you can't focus, and you just want to sleep? But when night comes around, you cannot sleep well. You wake up groggy and the cycle repeats. Well, in today's video, I'm going to talk about a few of the most important reasons you always feel tired and how you can fix them so that you have more energy throughout the day. Dehydration is one of the leading causes of daytime drowsiness, according to a study by the University of Connecticut. And 75% of Americans are clinically dehydrated, so this feels like a good place to start. Now, why does dehydration make you so tired? When you are dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, which makes it harder for your heart to pump it through your body. Your body already has to work pretty hard to get the blood to your brain because it has to overcome the effects of gravity to do so. So when that gets more challenging, you really begin to feel the effects. On top of the challenge of getting blood to your brain is 70 to 80% water. So even a small change in your hydration can make a significant impact on your mood, cognitive abilities, and of course, how tired you feel. The recommended water intake for an adult is half an ounce for each pound of body weight. I weigh around 180 pounds, so 90 ounces is what's recommended, but that's only about 0.7 gallons, and I try to consume about 1 to 1.2 gallons of water per day, as being hydrated really helps. But I am also very active, and I live in dry, high desert Arizona. Before we get to caffeine, I want to briefly mention that alcohol can absolutely ruin your REM sleep. While it may make you feel drowsier in the moment, it can be detrimental to your ability to sleep deeply at night and get a good night's rest. But that is a video for another day. Now, caffeine, on the other hand, works by blocking the effects of adenosine, a brain chemical involved in sleep. When caffeine blocks adenosine, it causes neurons in the brain to fire. This causes your pituitary glands to initiate your body's fight or flight response by releasing adrenaline, and causing your liver to release extra sugar into your bloodstream. All of those responses coupled together cause you to feel like you have more energy. And this is most modern Americans' response to feeling daytime drowsiness. Just go fill up another cup of coffee. But as this goes later and later into the day, it can severely inhibit your ability to sleep deeply, and thus wake up well rested. You have probably heard that caffeine wears off after 5 to 6 hours, but that is not true. Caffeine's half-life is 5 to 6 hours, but after that, it's only, half gone. So if you had an energy drink at 3 p.m., that's about 300 milligrams of caffeine, assuming it's a strong one, and so that by the time you'll go to bed, you'll still have about 150 milligrams of caffeine in your blood, causing your body not to be able to relax, as it's still going through all of the processes I just mentioned. By 3 a.m., the effects of the drink should be finally gone, but that is far later than it should be for you to wake up well rested. Now, it should come as no surprise that sleeping better would help with being tired throughout the day. Sleeping, tired, they go hand in hand. So how exactly do you improve your sleep? Well, the first thing to improve would be to, make sure you sleep enough. The recommended amount of sleep for an adult is 7 to 9 hours, but the exact amount depends on the person. For instance, I err on the side of 7 hours, while my wife is more skewed towards 9 hours. And this means you need to go to bed at least 30 minutes before you need to be to get enough sleep. For instance, if you need 8 hours, plan on having 8.5 to 9 hours of time in bed. You can spend some of that time reading or talking to your spouse, but do not spend it with a screen. Blue light exposure before bed completely screws up your circadian rhythm, which for most of human history has been dictated by sunrise and sunset. Blue light exposure can make you more awake and alert, something you want to avoid when it's time to go to bed. This causes your body not to produce melatonin, a chemical that is well known because of its ability to put you to sleep. In fact, many Americans are reliant on it in supplement form to sleep at night in any form. So, long story short, avoid using blue light devices for an hour before bed, as it will vastly improve your sleep quality. On the topic of fixing your circadian rhythm, you can help reset it by getting lots of sunlight early in the mornings and throughout the day. Now, more on the extreme side, lately studies about the effects of, quote, grounding on your circadian rhythms are starting to come out. Basically, they imply that getting 30 minutes of time with your bare skin on, the ground can help your body reset its circadian rhythm. For more information on all the circadian rhythm and sleep stuff, I suggest listening to Dr. Andrew Huberman on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. He's really the leading voice on all of this at the moment, and he is extremely insightful. Okay, so food. Yep, food can affect your sleep as well. So let's go over a few foods to avoid and a few things to eat to sleep better. High carbohydrate meals, especially in the evenings, have been shown to increase the amount of times you wake up at night, thus ruining your ability to achieve REM sleep. Carbohydrate-rich meals are meals that are rich in pastas, rices, or breads. Conversely, meals rich in protein and healthy fats can help you sleep deeper as your body burns the calories slowly and absorbs more of the nutrients. Again, this was a 30,000-foot view of food. Finally, we get to my favorite part, exercise and movement. You would assume that since exercising makes you sleep better at night and tired in the moment, it would not help improve your energy throughout the day. But that could not be farther from the truth. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, which in turn can improve your alertness by up to 40%. More nerve cells fire when we're exercising than when we're doing anything else. And this activates the brain as a whole. It turns on attention, the frontal cortex, and a bunch more that none of you really care about. Among these neurotransmitters are norepinephrine, which sparks attention, perception, and motivation, serotonin, which directs traffic, influencing mood, impulsivity, anger, and aggression, and dopamine, which makes you happier. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. I know I only covered each section very briefly, but I've got a lot of important videos about all of these different topics coming out over the next couple weeks and months, so make sure to subscribe so you know when those come out. And also make sure to follow me on Instagram, as I really don't hold back over there, and I post some really sick photos. Anyway, thanks for watching. My name is Silas Wilby, and I'll see you guys in the next one.